Hi there, I'm Whitney Morgan of morgannutrition.com, gluten-free warrior and functional nutrition coach for women. Medication is not a cure for your thyroid disorder. While it might improve your lab results, it won't necessarily make you feel any better, and it might actually make matters worse. Don't worry, I totally understand why you'd think that your thyroid medication would fix everything. When you go to your doctor, a prescription is generally the only option you're given. So it's totally reasonable that you haven't considered other options. I get it. I've been there. I mean, we can't know what we don't know, right? So let me ask you this. Does every woman who takes thyroid medication get rid of their symptoms? No. Because if that were true, they'd never have to go back to their doctor to get more thyroid tests done. Every woman would get her energy back and drop that extra weight. Their hair would return to a thick, lustrous stage of their youth, and they'd have a freaking sex drive. The truth is, thyroid problems affect millions of Americans every year, and the numbers keep going up. An estimated 20 million Americans have some form of thyroid disorder, and women are 5 to 8 more times likely to have thyroid disease than men. And it's estimated that over 90% of hypothyroidism is actually due to Hashimoto's. And over 90% of women with Hashimoto's have some sort of underlying gluten sensitivity. Bottom line, many women get no relief from their thyroid medication no matter how many times they adjust their dosage. If you really want to get to the root of your thyroid issue, you have to figure out what's causing it in the first place. Don't get me wrong. It's a good thing that your doctor tested you and diagnosed your thyroid disorder. But wouldn't it be even better if you could figure out why you developed that thyroid disorder? So here are some things you need to consider if you really want to reverse your thyroid problems. Number 1, which of the foods that you eat every day are wreaking havoc with your immune system? Number 2, are gut bacteria, yeast, or even parasites interfering with proper thyroid function? Number 3, is your body holding on to toxic metals like mercury and cadmium that are known triggers for thyroid disruption? And number 4, do you have chronic nutrient deficiencies that are keeping your thyroid from making enough hormone? Now, I could go on, but when it comes right down to it, you have to ask yourself one question. What perfect storm of crap created my thyroid disease? And does it make sense to ignore that storm and just pop a pill and cross my fingers? Not asking yourself that question can lead to some serious consequences. Think about it this way. Relying on medication alone is kind of like relying solely on a Band-Aid to heal a wound. If you just put a Band-Aid on a wound, bacteria festers and you wind up with a pretty nasty infection. In a similar fashion, if you don't address the underlying causes of your thyroid disorder, bad stuff can happen. You could increase your risk of cardiovascular disease and autoimmune disease, particularly if you already have Hashimoto's. You could compromise your body's ability to handle stress, physical stress, emotional stress, chemical stress like toxins you're exposed to on a daily basis. And you can wind up with metabolic issues like insulin resistance and high blood sugar. At the very least, you might never get rid of all of the miserable symptoms that plague you on a daily basis. So I know what you're probably thinking right now because I've heard it many times. Well, that all sounds great, Whitney, but how do I fix my thyroid problem when I don't know what's causing it? The short answer to your question, test, don't guess. We have to find out what foods are pissing off your immune system. And we have to determine if your gut is leaky and whether or not you have bacteria, yeast, and parasites partying down in your GI tract. And we have to know what toxins you're holding on to and what nutrient deficiencies are impacting your thyroid function. We can't just guess at these answers. We have to run specific functional labs that give us the hard data that tell your thyroid story. So you have a choice. You can continue to believe that medication is the only way to fix your thyroid and run the risk of it not working or even making your health issues worse, or you can be the type of person that decides to uncover the hidden causes of your thyroid disorder, calm that storm, and give your thyroid its best chance to heal. So if that's the person you want to be, schedule a qualifying call with me today and let's get to work. A qualifying call is a free 20-minute phone or Zoom session, and it's a great opportunity for me to hear about your needs, your story, and to figure out whether or not we're a good fit. Now, if you're watching me on IGTV, just go to my bio link. If you're on Facebook, just click the link that I've provided in the post. And if you're on YouTube, click the link in the notes below, and while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'll catch you next week. Bye.